So hey guys, welcome once again to my channel. It's conceptual. So today we're gonna talk about the anti-hepatitic medications. So now we are starting the antiviral drugs. So the first is the hepatitis drugs, that is anti-hepatitis medications. So they are used to treat the viral hepatitis. Okay. So viral hepatitis of basically of two types, that is HBV and HCV, that is hepatitis B and C virus respectively. So hepatitis is also, we can know from the name, that is it is the inflammation of the liver cells or the hepatocytes. Okay. So it is of two types, that is first is the acute, that is around, it causes around the 6 months and it can be resolved on its own. So बिना कोई drugs के वो खुद से ही resolve हो जाएगा. But during chronic stages it can extend up to the decades. Okay, that is 10 years and more. Okay, so for that we need the medications. So let us understand of how the virus replicates and affect the body, and then we will move on to the medications. So the first virus is the HCV. So it is a single stranded RNA virus. Okay, so how it takes over the host cell, so it enters the host cells. Okay, and then it releases the capsomer protein and the RNA dependent RNA polymerase. Okay, so what it does, that it replicates the RNA, and via the help of the ribosome, the host's ribosome, okay, it develops the capsomer and the RNA dependent RNA polymerase. Okay, so then from using this RNA dependent RNA polymerase, it transcribes the rest of the template strand and makes a complete RNA. Okay, via using the host proteins, it makes the complete RNA and replicates itself. So it enters, it replicates the strand RNA, then via using the ribosome it produces the enzymes, and that enzymes help to replicate the other cells. Okay, giving rise to the daughter cells. So that's how the HCV cells embarks the host. The next is the HBV. Okay, so it is the double stranded DNA virus. It's different from HCV. So HCV was a single stranded RNA virus and HBV is a double stranded DNA virus. So it enters the host cells, okay, directly, and then it replicates its own DNA. Okay, it replicates its own DNA, and also on the other way it produces the template mRNA and the pre-genomic RNA. Okay, so and from the template RNA it produces two enzymes, that is DNA polymerase and the capsomer proteins. Okay, so the first mechanism is it replicates on its own via the DNA polymerase, and then via the mRNA also it give rise, with the help of DNA polymerase, it give rise to the daughter cells. Okay, and the other is by the pre-genomic RNA plus the DNA polymerase. Okay, they form the new viral DNA, and this new viral DNA is also then producing the daughter cells. Okay, so we know that once the virus enters the host cells, it take on the host mechanism, and by using the host template strands and all the enzymes of the host, it can replicate itself. Okay, so now basically this picture is showing that once the virus is once the virus gets inside the cell, this is the virus. Okay, and it gets inside the cell, the this cells are not at all normally, and here we are looking the hepatocytes. Okay, the hepatocytes. So the hepatocytes are basically this, and they are the virus producing factory. Okay, so they are the virus because once they have took the virus takes over the cell function, they are no longer performing the normal functions. Okay, and these are the hepatocytes. So now liver gets inflamed, okay, because of the continuous virus formation, and they lose their ability, so they get inflamed and cause the hepatitis. Okay, so now the anti-hepatitis medications, there are the two class, that is nucleoside or nucleotide analogs, and the next one is the interferons. Okay, so nucleoside analogs are ribavirin, entecavir, lamivudine, and the nucleotide medications are the adefovir, tenofovir, and sofosbuvir. So the first and the last medications, that is ribavirin and sofosbuvir are used for the HCV and entecavir, lamivudine, adefovir, and tenofovir are used for the HBV infections, and the other class is the interferons. Okay, so now we are looking to the nucleotide analogs. Okay, so what is the mechanism of action? Okay, so basically first they phosphorylate via they undergoes phosphorylation and form the diphosphate and the triphosphate side chains. Okay, so we as we know that कि वायरस को एक टेम्पलेट चाहिए to from the host cells to complete its mRNA sequence or completes its replicates its DNA. Okay, in the HCV and HBV respectively. Okay, so this analog behave as a fake nucleotide. Okay, so once the fake nucleotide is taken up, the polymerase binds and transcribes it. Okay, so एक बार वो ट्रांसक्राइब करना चालू करेगा, but the fake nucleotide is also present. So once the fake nucleotide binds, the replication stops. So basically this blue enzyme represents the fake nucleotide here also, and here also. So we can see the replication has been stops. So this transcription is stopped, and the transcription is, if once stopped, the viral nucleic acid synthesis stops, and thus the viral nucleic acid synthesis stops, the viral reformation forms, and the viral eventually gets diminished. Okay, so now the drug, that is the other drug, that is the ribavirin, that is also the nucleoside analog, that is works via the one different enzymes mechanism. Sorry. So first ribavirin, as you know, that is the ionosite 5 phosphate dehydrogenase monologue. Okay, so analog it is this कि अगर ये इधर पे बाइंड कर जाएगा तो this will become inactive. Okay, and inosine 5 phosphate dehydrogenase helps in the process of converting inosine monophosphate to xanthosine monophosphate, that is used to produce the guanine nucleotides, and this guanine nucleotides help to form the viral mRNA. So once the ribavirin gets binds to the inosine 5 phosphate dehydrogenase, it becomes inactive. So here we can see the ribavirin comes and binds. Okay, so this eventually inactivates the whole forward process, inhibition of the xanthine monophosphate formation, and cutting out the formation of guanine nucleotide, and mainly then affecting the viral mRNA. Okay, so now nucleotide and nucleoside analogs are basically poorly absorbed. Okay, so they are given in the form of the prodrug, that is adefovir dipivoxil and tenofovir disoproxil. Okay, and but in the small intestines they are being converted into the drug form by the enzyme esterase, that is adefovir and tenofovir. Okay, so now they are basically excreted via the kidneys. Okay, but ribavirin accumulates in the cells without the nucleus because it undergoes the dephosphorylation process. Okay, and they dephosphorylate and then gets excreted out by the kidneys. Okay, so this is the pharmacokinetics of this drugs. Okay, so they are basically given in the prodrug form and they are excreted via the kidneys. Okay, and ribavirin accumulates in the cells without the nucleus. Okay, so basically they been accumulated in the RBCs. Okay, ठीक है, वो RBC में accumulate हो जाएंगे. So some of the side effects of the analogs are basically the common are headache, nausea, vomiting, and abdominal pain. The effects of ribavirin are hemolytic anemia. Okay, hyperuricemia, because they the phosphates are being deposited in the cells, they will cause the hyperuricemia, and this will cause the crystals to forms. Okay, so that will lead to the hyperuricemia, the rash, itching, insomnia, cough, birth defects, and the positive effect is that they increase the efficacy of interferons. मतलब वो जो interferons का जो action है उसको enhance कर देगी, and interferes with HIV nucleoside reverse transcriptase inhibitors. Okay, so they also affect the HIV patients. Okay, so the side effects of lamivudine are anorexia and HBV develop resistance. that is infection can return. Okay, via the mutation in DNA polymerase, be they can develop resistance. The side effects of adavovirine are they damage kidneys and they can cause proteinuria, glycosuria, and azotemia. That is azotemia. What is azotemia? Just let me know in the comment sections below. Okay. So now moving on, that is interferons. The next class is the, so we looked about the uh, you know nucleotide and nucleoside analogs for the HBV and HCV infection, that is hepatitis. The next class is the interferons. So the name itself indicates that is interferons. So they interfere with the viral replications. Okay, so the affected cells produce out the various cytokines that alert the other cells that these types of virus are there, so they can be alerted and hence stop their replications forwards. Okay, so basically there are three types of cytokines secreted, as three type of interferons secreted. Okay, that is and alpha beta and gamma. Okay, so the three types are, but they are basically divided into the two class, that is type 1 and type 2. Okay, or we can say type 2a or type 2b. Okay, so they interfere with the viral replication. So how it does, that is first the type 1, that is type 1 sends the signal to the other cells, that is they alert the other cells. Okay, so first it gets affected and tells the other cell that we have a virus incoming, so they produce the proteins that destroy the mRNA. Okay, so here we can see like a Pac-Man, that is a monster is eating the mRNA, so it can produce the cells will produce the proteins that destroy the capsomere proteins and the enzymes, so it can cut out the viral mRNA, so that inhibits the growth of the virus or inhibits the replication. So it sends out the signal and produces the proteins that destroys the viral mRNA. Okay, so then the other work, that is, so we can see that all the enzymes and the capsomere are been destroyed and the replication has been stopped. Okay, so now what the other cell it does, it increases the expression of the MHC, that is the major histocompatibility complex, and that attracts the CD8 positive T cell and the NK, that is natural killer T cells, to come to the sites and clear out the virus. Okay, so they firstly inhibit the viral mRNA replication, and if it's been replicated, they express the MHC so that the immunity can come and destroy the viruses. Okay, so now moving on towards the type 2. The type 2 has basically it also alerts the other cells, okay, that the virus is there, and what the things it does, that it attracts the macrophages, the gamma bodies attracts the macrophage and CD4 helper T cells, so and also produces interleukin 2 and hence stops the cells to replicate via producing the proteins that inhibit the viral mRNA replications. So basically it is the same mechanism, but additionally it produces macrophage and CD4. it वो बुलाता है CD4 और मैक्रोफेज टी सेल को, ताकि आके वो वायरल mRNA को डिस्ट्रॉय कर सके. ओके, सो आई होप यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस. सो इंटरफेरॉन्स, so basically interferons are artificially synthesized with recombinant DNA, so they are given intramuscular or subcutaneous thrice a week. So pegylated interferon, that is interferon plus polyethylene glycol, that is PEG-INF alpha, that is given once in a week. So अगर हम उसको पॉलीथेलिन ग्लाइकोल के साथ कोई भी इंटरफेरॉन को मिलता है तो उसकी जो हाफ लाइफ है वो बढ़ जाती है, एंड इट विल कॉज द लेस साइड इफेक्ट. सो वी विल हैव टू हैव लेस डोसेज ऑफ द interferons. Okay, so interferon alpha 2a and interferon alpha 2b, they are the two examples of the PEG INF alpha. So IFN alpha 2a has a longer half life than the IFN alpha 2b. Okay, so interferons alpha 2a and 2b or pegylated forms, they are treated against the chronic HCV, okay, and chronic HBV. Okay, So they are also effective against herpes virus, papillomavirus, and Kaposi sarcoma in HIV. And for in chronic situations, we can give this alone or in combination with the ribavirin. Okay, that is the nucleoside analogs we can give to, because we saw that the nucleoside and the ribavirin was increasing the efficacy of the interferons. So that's why it's explained clearly why. So okay, so interferons side effects are they cause flu-like symptoms such as fever, malaise, nausea, vomiting, and also cause the bone marrow suppression, that is neutropenia, leading to neutropenia, that is decrease in neutrophils, and thrombocytopenia, that is decrease in the thrombocytes. They also cause neurotoxicity, that is sleepiness, depression, and behavioral change. And uh, they cause the liver dysfunction, that is they elevate the liver enzymes. And mainly in children they cause alopecia, that is it may cause the loss of men, much loss, a lot hair loss. Okay, that is alopecia. Okay, so we can see here that is the child has been bald. Okay, so now there's a fun mnemonic to remember all this. So here's a bar, and but during, let's consider it, it is in Gujarat. So the bar is hidden with a pet shop. So the bar is hidden and it is a frontier of a pet shop. So here the bartender represents the hepatitis B and the one and only customer, that is hepatitis C. So B bartender and C customer. Okay, so hepatitis B and C. So for the drug of choice of the hepatitis C, there are two drugs, that is a angry rhino sitting on the sofa, that is rhino represents the ribavirin, and the sofas made up of cow, that is sofosbuvir, the ribavirin and the sofosbuvir. Okay, so for the side effects, the ribavirin has a red RBC on its horn, that is representing the hemolytic anemia, and a pregnant lady is sitting on him on the rhino, indicating that is it is contraindicated in the pregnancy. For moving on to the hepatitis B, the four drugs, that is ant eater, that is representing the entecavir, a lamb, that is representing the lamivudine, adil representing the adefovir, and the tentacled octopus representing the tenofovir. So entecavir, lamivudine, adefovir, and tenofovir. Okay, entecavir, lamivudine, adefovir, and tenofovir. So these are the four drugs for the hepatitis B. So now let us look at the side effects, that is adefovir causes the renal damage, that is adefovir, the adil rat is eating the mouse, that is causing the eating the kidney, that is causing the renal damage. Okay, so now the policemen arrive for the investigation. So basically the two policemen representing the A and B representing the interferon alpha 2A and 2B respectively. Okay, so alpha 2A has the policeman has the flu-like symptoms. Okay, and the brain coming out, that represents the neurotoxicity, and a club-shaped bone, that is representing the bone marrow suppression. And in the 2B, that is he is holding the liver for investigation, that represents the liver damage, and alopecia, he is bald, so it represents the alopecia. And here we can see that interferon alpha 2A and 2B treat both the types of the hepatitis, so they are stood between the hepatitis B and hepatitis C. Okay, so hope you understand this mnemonic. Okay, so a quick recap, that is anti hepatitis medications are used to treat viral hepatitis. The first class is the nucleoside and nucleotide analogs. The ribavirin and sofosbuvir are used to treat the HCV infection, and the it has the mechanism that HCV RNA they inhibit the HCV RNA dependent polymerase, and the ribavirin has also another mechanism that it inhibits the formation, it inhibits the function of the inosine 5-phosphate dehydrogenase enzyme that decreases the guanine nucleotides. The entecavir, lamivudine, adefovir, and tenofovir are the they inhibit the HBV DNA polymerase and they treat the chronic HBV infection. And on the other side, the interferons, that is alpha 2A and alpha 2B, they signal out the other cells. Okay, and cause the protein to be formed that causes that stops the formation of the mRNA. Okay, thus causing thus thus causing the inhibition in the replication of the mRNA, and also taking out or representing the MHC class to come and for the natural killer T cells and the helper cells to kill away the other viruses. Okay, so I hope you understood this video. So here's a mind map of the anti-hepatitis medications: the adafovir, lamivudine, tenofovir, and the entecavir. The side effects are the renal damage, it treats the HBV infection; the sofosbuvir and the rhinovudine, that treats the HCV infection. The side effects are hemolytic anemia and contradicting in pregnancy. Interferons that treat the HCV and HBV. The side effects are flu-like symptoms, the neurotoxicity, bone marrow suppression, hepatitis, and alopecia. So hope you understood this full video. Uh, so please please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And कोई भी डाउट हो तो guys comment section में बताइए. And please do guys also subscribe to Telegram channel, so it has a lot of information of the notes and my handmade notes and many other stuff. So please do like, share, and subscribe to my video, because it gives a lot of motivation every time you do such thing. So until then, stay safe, stay happy, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.